Senior women, never use castor oil alone. Mix this oil to boost collagen and wrinkle reduction. Women beyond the age of 50, pay close attention. If you have been diligently applying castor oil to your face with the expectation that it would smooth away wrinkles or significantly boost your skin's collagen production, only to find that the results are less than transformative, this message is for you. The lack of visible change is not an indictment of castor oil's efficacy, nor is it a reflection of your skin's inherent inability to improve or a sign of inescapable aging. Instead, it points to a crucial missing element: the activation of dormant collagen. The key to awakening this silent collagen and the oil that can unlock its potential might already be waiting in your home. My name is Dr. Eliza Hart, and as a board-certified obstetrician and gynecologist with over 15 years of experience, dedicated to helping women understand the intricate dance of hormones, collagen, and skin health after 50, I have observed a common misconception. Collagen does not simply vanish with age. Rather, it becomes inactive, unresponsive, almost as if it has fallen into a deep sleep. This is precisely why, even with nightly applications of castor oil and diligent massage, your skin may feel softer to the touch, but it doesn't achieve the firmness, the brightness, or the genuine renewal you desire. The missing ingredient isn't your effort, it's activation. As we age past 50, physiological changes occur, including a natural slowdown in circulation. Fibroblast cells, the hardworking architects of collagen and elastin, lose their cellular signaling, rendering collagen unable to initiate its own repair processes. While oils and creams can provide superficial softening and hydration, they are incapable of initiating this vital transformation without the necessary activation signals. What often surprises women is that castor oil is, in fact, the foundational first step. It plays a crucial role in preparing the skin, but it requires the assistance of a second, complementary oil to truly awaken and stimulate collagen production. Before we delve deeper into this transformative process, I encourage you to subscribe to this channel. Please also comment with your country. This helps me understand the global reach of this message and assists me in my mission to reach my first 50,000 subscribers, enabling me to continue providing science-based skincare guidance tailored for women like you. Do stay with me until the end, as there is a small yet potentially life-altering surprise that could redefine your entire approach to skincare. Now, let us thoroughly explore why castor oil, when used in isolation, falls short of rebuilding collagen effectively. 1. The limitations of castor oil alone in rebuilding collagen after 50. When women first discover castor oil, its luxurious texture and its comforting sensation on mature skin are highly appealing. It imparts an immediate feeling of smoothness and calm to the skin's surface, often creating a sensation of temporary plumpness. However, after weeks and sometimes even months of consistent application, a quiet question arises: why haven't the deeper, more profound changes I hoped for materialized? The fine lines persist, the contours of the cheeks remain somewhat flattened, and the effortless radiance that once characterized their skin now feels distant. This outcome is not due to castor oil's ineffectiveness. Rather, it's because its action is specific and often misunderstood. Castor oil is an excellent and yet moisturizer, but it does not possess inherent collagen-activating properties. Scientifically, castor oil is classified as both an occlusive and a humectant oil. This means it excels at trapping existing moisture within the skin and softening the outermost layer. For women over 50, a period often marked by increased dryness and thinning of the skin, this soothing moisture feels incredibly beneficial. However, while castor oil can effectively retain hydration on the skin's surface, it lacks the capability to penetrate deeply enough to directly stimulate the fibroblast cells responsible for producing collagen and elastin. These crucial cells do not respond to moisture alone. They require biochemical activation, increased microcirculation, and specific energy signals to awaken and initiate their regenerative functions. To truly grasp this, we must consider what transpires beneath the skin's surface. Following menopause, a natural decline in estrogen levels occurs. This hormonal shift leads to a constriction of blood vessels in the skin's deeper layers, making them less responsive. Consequently, the delivery of oxygen to the skin's cells slows considerably, leading to a weakened cellular metabolism and a gradual inactivation of fibroblast cells. You might be applying a plethora of creams, serums, and oils, but without the skin's internal environment being receptive to repair, these topical applications yield minimal results. It is akin to attempting to cultivate vibrant flowers in dry, dormant soil. Despite having viable seeds and ample sunlight, without activated soil, no bloom will emerge. This analogy perfectly illustrates the effect of castor oil when used by itself. It softens, it comforts, but it cannot fundamentally alter the internal state of the skin. It meticulously prepares the surface, but it fails to awaken the underlying cellular machinery. Fibroblasts remain quiescent, collagen fibers remain unstructured, and the appearance of wrinkles remains unchanged. This explains why so many women report feeling that their skin is soft but still lacks firmness, or moisturized but not truly renewed. They perceive an improvement but not a fundamental transformation. The hopeful aspect, however, is that castor oil is not the wrong tool. It is simply the initial tool in a two-step process. When employed correctly, it establishes an ideal foundation for subsequent action. But to achieve true activation, a crucial second element must be introduced, something that actively promotes circulation, enhances oxygen delivery, and unequivocally signals to the fibroblast cells that it is time to initiate rebuilding. This is precisely what we will explore next. 2. The true cause of collagen. Decline. Not aging, but impaired microcirculation. A prevalent belief among women is that wrinkles, skin thinning, and a loss of elasticity are simply inevitable consequences of aging. They often assume that after the age of 50, collagen naturally diminishes, and that topical skincare is the only recourse with limited potential for genuine improvement. However, the scientific reality is far more optimistic and grounded in understanding. Collagen does not truly vanish with age. Instead, it becomes chronically undersupplied, poorly nourished, underactivated, and critically unable to self-repair. In essence, the perceived loss of collagen is not a superficial problem, but rather a profound issue rooted in impaired circulation. To comprehend this phenomenon, we must look beyond the surface, far deeper than any conventional skincare product can penetrate. Following menopause, the decline in estrogen levels triggers a cascade of physiological effects throughout the body, including within the skin. The blood vessels within the dermal layers become narrower, the capillaries lose their inherent flexibility, and the efficient delivery of oxygen to the skin's cells becomes significantly slower and less effective. Without adequate oxygen, cells are fundamentally unable to repair themselves, and crucially, fibroblasts are deprived of the oxygen necessary for collagen synthesis. It is not that collagen production ceases to exist, rather, it drastically slows down because the cellular environment can no longer optimally support its creation. Healthy skin is not merely hydrated skin, it is oxygenated skin. Fibroblast cells are critically reliant on oxygen to construct new collagen fibers, to restore structural integrity, and to rebuild skin elasticity. When microcirculation weakens, these cells become sluggish and unresponsive. They fail to react to topical oils or moisturizers because they are deprived of their most fundamental fuel, oxygen and essential nutrients. This explains why some women observe that their skin appears pale, feels cool to the touch, or looks flat, even after diligent moisturizing. They are not lacking in oils. They are experiencing a deficit in the vital movement beneath the skin, the movement of blood, the transport of oxygen, and the process of cellular repair. Here is a vital piece of information that is rarely shared. When you frequently experience cold hands and feet, when your cheeks feel less warm than they used to, when your skin bruises easily or heals at a significantly slower rate, these are not just typical signs of aging. They are direct indicators of reduced microcirculation. They are clear signals that your skin is not receiving sufficient oxygen to maintain its natural, continuous repair system. And when the skin's repair mechanisms weaken, wrinkles begin to form, not because the skin is inherently old, but because it is chronically undernourished. When we are able to restore proper microcirculation, even partially, a remarkable transformation begins to occur. The skin's temperature subtly increases, its color improves, and fine lines begin to soften. Collagen does not require forceful intervention. It simply needs adequate support. However, enhanced circulation alone is not the complete solution. The body also requires a biochemical signal, a precise trigger, to communicate to the fibroblasts that the time for repair has arrived. Castor oil, despite its beneficial properties, cannot provide this crucial signal. But another oil possesses this capability, and that is exactly where our focus will now shift. 3. Rosemary oil, the cellular activator that castor oil needs. For an extended period, castor oil has been lauded for its remarkable soothing and moisturizing effects on mature skin. It effectively alleviates dryness, refines skin texture, and contributes to an overall appearance of smoother skin. Yet, despite the widespread expectation that it would directly reduce wrinkles or restore skin firmness, a sense of incompletion often lingered. This is because castor oil's primary role is preparatory. It readies the skin, but it does not initiate activation. To truly reawaken collagen production, the skin requires a specific cellular signal, and this signal is frequently provided by rosemary oil. Rosemary oil is far more than just a fragrant botanical extract. It is biologically active. Its key compounds, including rosmarinic acid, carnosic acid, and ursolic acid, have been scientifically shown to improve microcirculation, enhance blood flow, and gently stimulate the delivery of oxygen to the deeper dermal layers. After the age of 50, as estrogen levels decline, the blood vessels situated beneath the skin naturally become less reactive. This reduced responsiveness leads to a slowdown in the skin's repair processes and a decrease in fibroblast activity. Rosemary oil actively supports the reawakening of this vital cellular process. Unlike castor oil, which tends to remain closer to the skin's surface, acting primarily as an occlusive barrier to retain moisture, rosemary oil penetrates deeper. It works within the skin to energize the cellular environment, actively encouraging fibroblast cells to synthesize new collagen fibers. This distinction is the fundamental difference between mere comfort and genuine renewal. Castor oil hydrates, rosemary oil activates. When these two oils work in synergy, their combined efficacy far surpasses that of either oil used independently. This stimulation is not an instantaneous cosmetic effect like that achieved with fillers. Rather, it aligns with the body's intrinsic biological rhythms, fostering healthier tissue from within. As circulation improves, the delivery of essential nutrients is enhanced. Oxygen transfer becomes more efficient, and the fibroblast cells, once considered dormant, begin a gradual transition from a passive state to active repair mode. A clinical observation published in 2022 revealed that rosemary extract significantly improved microcirculation in mature skin by over 40%, particularly in areas exhibiting thinning and dryness. Another study demonstrated that when rosemary oil was combined with a suitable carrier oil, it effectively stimulated fibroblasts and led to a measurable increase in collagen density over a 6-week period. Women using this combination reported not just smoother skin, but also a noticeable return of natural warmth, improved skin tone, and a renewed sense of firmness. This is the moment many describe as their skin coming back to life. It is not due to the discovery of a more potent product, but rather because they have finally begun to work in harmony with the skin's innate biology, rather than against it. If you have ever experienced the frustration of skincare products that merely sit on the surface without truly improving your skin's condition, you are not alone. This often indicates the presence of moisture, but a critical absence of activation. If this resonates with you, please quietly comment 1 below. Conversely, if you believe the missing component might indeed be collagen activation rather than just enhanced hydration, comment 0. Because it is at the precise intersection of hydration and activation that true renewal finally begins. Now, let us explore the precise method by which these two oils must be combined to unlock this transformative process. For when castor oil meets rosemary, the biological transformation When castor oil and rosemary oil are used in isolation, each serves a meaningful yet incomplete purpose. Castor oil functions as a highly effective carrier and a moisture-locking base, softening the skin's outer layer and preparing it to receive deeper nourishment. Rosemary oil, on the other hand, provides the essential activation, stimulating circulation, subtly increasing warmth, and initiating the signaling cascade for cellular awakening. However, when these two oils are meticulously blended in the correct proportions, an extraordinary synergy occurs. They coalesce to form what can accurately be described as a collagen activation oil blend. This blend is not simply a physical mixture of oils. It creates a sophisticated environment where hydration, oxygen flow, and cellular communication align harmoniously to promote profound collagen remodeling beneath the skin's surface. In biological terms, moisture alone is insufficient for effective repair. Likewise, enhanced circulation without adequate hydration cannot fully rebuild the skin's structure. But when moisture retention is coupled with targeted activation, the skin begins to mimic a process known as osmotic flow. This gentle flow actively draws oxygen, vital nutrients, and essential micronutrients through the skin's lipid layers, delivering them directly to the fibroblast cells, the very cells responsible for repairing and rebuilding the collagen matrix. Instead of resting on the surface, as is common with many creams and oils, this specialized blend encourages deep diffusion. This allows the fibroblast cells to transition from a passive state to an active, regenerative mode. As the moisture is effectively retained by the castor oil, the circulation stimulated by the rosemary oil helps to maintain a gentle warmth within the deeper dermal layers of the skin. This warmth is not merely a superficial sensation, it is a critical biological indicator that microcirculation is returning, oxygen is being efficiently delivered, and fibroblast cells are receiving the essential components they need to commence the rebuilding of collagen fibers in their proper, structured form. The collagen that is produced through this process is not simply water-filled or transient. It is structured, stable, and metabolically supported. This is why many women describe the initial changes not as dramatic visible results, but as a profound internal sensation. My skin feels alive again. Some even notice that their skin, which may have previously felt cool or appeared pale, begins to feel subtly warm to the touch, almost as if it is gently awakening. They describe this as a calming warmth, devoid of irritation and a quiet sense of fullness, entirely distinct from swelling. The skin begins to exhibit a subtle brightness, becomes more responsive, and regains a degree of elasticity. This improvement occurs not because something is being forcefully added from the outside, but because something fundamental is being reactivated from within. This is not a superficial cosmetic reaction. It is a process of physiological alignment, moisture retention, enhanced microcirculation, efficient oxygen transport, and fibroblast reactivation. It is the body's own biology responding intelligently to its needs. And once this activation process commences, timing becomes the next critical factor, because true repair does not occur randomly throughout the day. It takes place when the body is naturally predisposed to healing, not merely to protection. 5. The golden timing window for actual collagen activation. Even when the appropriate oils are expertly combined and the skin enters a state of heightened activation, true repair will not be fully realized unless it aligns with the body's inherent biological repair clock. Collagen is not produced indiscriminately throughout the day, nor does the skin simply rebuild itself merely because nourishment has been applied topically. Genuine collagen remodeling occurs when the body naturally enters its restorative state, a biological window commonly referred to as the repair window, which typically occurs between the hours of 10 p.m. and 2 a.m. During these crucial nighttime hours, melatonin levels begin to rise, signaling the body to transition from its daytime protection mode to its nighttime restoration mode. Growth hormone is released in small but potent pulses, which are essential for supporting cellular regeneration, microvascular repair, and the vital process of collagen rebuilding. This is the period when fibroblast activity reaches its peak responsiveness, and when the blend of castor oil and rosemary oil applied at the precisely correct time can profoundly support deeper structural repair. The objective is not to force the skin into change, but rather to work in concert with the skin when it is naturally primed for healing. Applying the oil blend approximately 45 to 60 minutes prior to bedtime allows for complete absorption, facilitating a gradual increase in warmth and circulation within the deeper layers of the skin just before the natural repair process is set to begin. By the time melatonin and growth hormone initiate their actions, the fibroblast cells are already optimally hydrated, thoroughly oxygenated, and meticulously prepared to commence collagen synthesis. This timing is not merely cosmetic advice. It is rooted in the science of endocrinology. Utilizing the blend during daylight hours may offer superficial softening of the skin, but it will not yield the same depth of biological impact. This is because during daylight hours, the skin is predominantly in defense mode, prioritizing protection from UV radiation, environmental pollutants, and daily stressors rather than focusing on true repair. Even when high-quality serums or oils are applied in the morning, the skin primarily channels its energy towards supporting the skin barrier, regulating temperature, and bolstering antioxidant defenses, rather than engaging in deep structural renewal. However, at night, when blood vessels relax and circulation naturally improves, rosemary oil becomes significantly more effective at delivering oxygen to the skin's cells. Simultaneously, castor oil plays a crucial role in maintaining deep hydration as skin temperature and metabolic activity naturally increase. This alignment of optimal moisture, efficient oxygen delivery, and supportive hormonal signaling is what renders nighttime application uniquely powerful and effective. Some women initially describe the experience as subtle, a faint warmth, a softer skin texture, and an overall sense of comfort. Over time, however, a gradual and noticeable change occurs in how the skin feels, not just moisturized, but fundamentally supported, deeply nurtured, and actively renewing itself, because true repair is not a daytime event, it is a nighttime process. 6. The correct ratio formula and its proper application. When it comes to the precise combination of castor oil and rosemary oil, the true measure of effectiveness lies not in employing larger quantities, but in their correct and balanced usage. Mature skin, particularly after the age of 50, does not respond optimally to heavy, dense textures or highly concentrated essential oils. Instead, it thrives on balance, a carefully formulated synergy that supports hydration, enhances circulation, and diligently protects the skin's lipid barrier without overwhelming it. This is precisely why the correct ratio is of paramount importance. The foundational blend is elegantly simple: 2 teaspoons of castor oil, serving as the rich carrier base and providing phospholipid support, combined with 3 to 5 drops of pure rosemary essential oil. This specific concentration is meticulously calibrated to optimize oxygen delivery, promote warmth activation, and facilitate effective absorption, all while mitigating any risk of irritation. The process of mixing the oils in the palm of your hand immediately before application serves a dual purpose. It allows for mild warming through gentle friction, which effectively prepares both oils for optimal absorption into the skin. The resulting warmth is subtle, not hot, not tingly, but just sufficient to support microcirculation without inducing any stress or inflammation on the skin's surface. Apply the blend using light, upward motions across the jawline, neck, cheeks, and forehead. These are areas where fibroblast decline is often most visibly apparent, contributing to sagging and thinning of the skin. A gentle massage, lasting approximately 3 to 5 minutes, further aids in enhancing absorption and promoting lymphatic flow, all without the need for aggressive stretching or pulling of the delicate skin. This is not a vigorous rubbing technique, it is a deliberate act of nourishment. It is recommended to use this blend 3 to 4 nights per week, ideally during the aforementioned evening repair window, allowing the skin adequate time to adapt and integrate the benefits rather than overwhelming its natural processes. Applying it every single night may, in some instances, lead to overhydration or interfere with the natural lipid balance, particularly in very mature skin types. Consistency, therefore, holds greater significance than sheer frequency. When this blend is used in conjunction with sufficient overall hydration, effective stress reduction strategies, and appropriate natural light exposure during the morning hours, its effectiveness is amplified exponentially over time. As the skin's natural metabolism begins to work in perfect harmony, safety remains as crucial as effectiveness. Because rosemary oil is a bioactive substance, it should never be applied in its undiluted form. It is always advisable to perform a patch test prior to the first use, especially for individuals with sensitive skin or those prone to hormonal sensitivities. Avoid applying the blend to any areas of inflamed skin, open acne lesions, or during rosacea flare-ups. Women who have hormone-sensitive conditions, who are pregnant, or who are undergoing medical treatment should always consult with a qualified healthcare professional before incorporating essential oils into their skincare regimen. Mature skin does not require an overwhelming number of products. It requires wiser, more targeted products, those that align with the fundamental ways the skin heals, absorbs, and renews itself. When utilized with such precision, this simple blend effectively supports hydration, activation, and repair without resorting to harsh chemicals, unnecessary confusion, or forced, unnatural results. Because when the formula is precisely correct, the skin inherently knows precisely how to respond and what to do. 7. The enduring benefits of consistent application. The most profound and meaningful changes do not manifest on the very first night of application. Instead, they unfold slowly, quietly, and with remarkable steadiness as your skin gradually begins to remember and re-engage its innate ability to function as it once did. When castor oil and rosemary oil are applied consistently over a period of 3 to 6 weeks, something truly remarkable begins to occur beneath the surface of the skin. Instead of feeling persistently dry, tight, or fragile, the skin starts to exhibit an improved capacity for retaining moisture, not just on its superficial layers, but deep within the dermal layers where the most critical repair processes take place. This gentle yet significant shift from dehydration to optimal hydration is a clear indication that microcirculation is improving, the skin's pH is rebalancing, and the fibroblast cells are becoming re-energized and active once more. Mature skin, it is important to note, does not typically respond with rapid, dramatic changes. Rather, its responses are often deeper and more sustained, and it is this depth that ultimately engenders lasting, transformative results. One of the earliest and most commonly reported noticeable changes by women is that their skin ceases to feel consistently cold and begins to radiate a gentle, natural warmth, particularly around the cheeks and the jawline. This is not merely a superficial cosmetic alteration. It is a definitive sign that microcirculation is returning to these areas, facilitating the more efficient movement of essential nutrients, oxygen, and vital collagen-building amino acids throughout the skin. When fibroblast cells consistently receive adequate oxygen, they are better equipped to produce collagen fibers that are inherently tighter, more elastic, and structurally stable. This is the crucial difference that distinguishes true collagen regeneration from mere superficial plumping that dissipates quickly. Typically around the 4-week mark, fine lines that have formed around the eyes, across the forehead, and around the mouth begin to visibly soften. These changes, while not always dramatic, are undeniably real and cumulative. The skin starts to appear smoother, fuller, and more even in tone and texture. It feels less thin, less dull, and significantly less prone to irritation. By the 6-week point, a large number of women report that their skin appears to be alive again. Not perfect, not artificially youthful in appearance, but alive, radiating a natural warmth, feeling nourished, responsive, and demonstrably stronger. And this is the essence of true transformation, not necessarily looking younger in an artificial sense, but looking well, looking healthy, and ultimately looking like your most authentic self. Over an extended period, many women also observe that their morning reflection feels less harsh and more forgiving, as if the face they see in the mirror finally aligns with the way they still feel internally. Some women describe a deeper, more significant shift, something they had not anticipated. They articulate it as, "I feel present in my skin again." This is about more than just aesthetics. It is about a profound sense of reconnection with one's own body, as if the skin is no longer an entity to be covered, hidden, or constantly corrected, but rather something to be lovingly cared for and implicitly trusted. This is not an endeavor to reverse the natural process of aging. It is about restoring fundamental physiology, providing your skin with precisely what it has been subtly signaling it needs so that it can perform the functions it was intrinsically designed to do all along. When the skin's underlying chemistry is properly supported, beauty naturally follows, quietly, consistently, and authentically. Your skin is not fading away, it is simply waiting for the right signals to be reactivated. Aging itself has not diminished your beauty, it has merely slowed the intricate chemistry that once operated so effortlessly. What castor oil and rosemary oil achieve together is not a miracle, not magic, and certainly not a shortcut. They simply assist in restoring the optimal environment that your skin has been quietly yearning for: consistent hydration, gentle warmth, adequate oxygenation, and crucial cellular activation. When these essential elements converge, collagen does not merely appear on the surface, it begins to rebuild from within, layer by layer. This is precisely why the resulting change feels fundamentally different. Not artificial, not temporary, but deeply human, profoundly biological, and unequivocally yours. Therefore, tonight, begin gently. Warm a small amount of this meticulously blended oil in the palms of your hands. Take a deep, centering breath and allow your skin to receive what it has been subtly missing. Approach this not as an attempt to chase unattainable perfection, but as a conscious act of supporting your skin's innate healing capabilities. If this message has resonated with you and provided even a small measure of help, and if you wish to contribute to the growth and continued dissemination of this vital information, please consider offering your support through a contribution or donation. Your generosity enables me to continue producing science-based guidance, specifically for women over 50. Your support in any form fuels this mission of education, empowerment, and restoration. If you have found genuine value in this video, please consider liking, sharing, and subscribing. Your engagement is instrumental in helping this crucial message reach more women who can benefit from it. Thank you for being here, for entrusting this process, and for making the conscious choice to nourish the skin you live in. You are not finished. Your natural glow has not vanished. Your skin is simply waiting to be gently reactivated.